This is not the kind of style you want to start out with, you want to begin with. It is very, very hard to pull off, especially with a character like Wario.
Yeah, it's the kind of playstyle that only a Brawl veteran could employ, I feel.
So we're going to find out if he can make it work here in doubles, as he is teaming up with Anti-K to take on Plastic Poptart and Matsu here in Losers Quarters on Town and City.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see Anti-K going Lucina because he was playing Mega Man and Cloud in our pool. Oh, wow, already gets a jab block to Glutonny.
And that big bimp hand dealing up to 25%.
Who locks someone in that situation? That was just like, Poptart literally just fell on the ground and Glutonny literally kicked him and was like, come here, I'm going to punch you too. Like, Glutonny's a savage, man.
Yeah, and of course that Wario, he can kind of work like a discount Cloud in doubles because he does have that waft that you can combo into.
Yeah, B-Tech Cloud, man. Man, Glutonny, all right. As a UK guy, there's only one way I feel I can describe his playstyle, and it's banter. Glutonny has, like, he's the most banterous player to watch in the world. He's this, like, really kind of pretty stoic, serious guy who plays the silliest character in the game and does the wildest things to you. But he does it, he bodies you while looking so stupid. You know what I mean? Like, Wario looks so stupid, which when you get bodied by him, it's so funny. Wow, Anti-K coming out real hot with that F-smash, taking that stock off of Matsu. And, oh, wow. I really like the option from Poptart. He saw that Glutonny was coming over to try and punish the throw.
And he instantly takes out Glutonny as well.
Poptart saw that Glutonny was coming over to try and punish the throw. So as soon as he let go of the throw, went for that frame 1 intangible up B.
Yeah, punishing throws actually a lot harder than it looks. Most of them, even if they're not combo throws, do have pretty decent frame downs and shield afterwards.
But,
wow, arc fire into up air, sending him pretty far up for a character only at 69%.
But yeah, the thing about Anti-K going Lucina is that we see Lucina being a lot more relevant in the metagame recently, mainly as a counter-pick character. I feel like her and Donkey Kong are kind of the counter-pick meta right now. And I think it definitely works a lot better in doubles than Mega Man. But I'm questioning why he didn't use his Cloud, because like I say, I did see him using it in singles today. So
maybe he just has more faith in his Lucina, which looked a little bit misplaced right there as he slapped Glutonny over the side.
Yeah, accidentally sliced right through Poptart's shield and got Glutonny instead.
So Super Waft, the full Waft is online, and a cool kill Matsu at this very percent.
Yep. Oh, and the bike can actually combo into Waft at some point, I believe.
Is that a gimp on Matsu? Yes, it is!
Wow.
But again, not the one you were expecting.
No, no, absolutely not. Gets only the first hit of down air, and Matsu just kind of sinks right to the bottom of the stage.
But as cool as it's been looking, it's been the blue team who's been dominant. Poptart being an absolute stock tank, not losing anything, even 2.5 minutes into this first game.
Yeah.
As I say that, of course, he gets drilled by Wario, but the power on Wario's individual move a bit lacking, but a gimp is always going to do it.
Yeah, the pressure from Glutonny off stage is a bit too much there as Poptart drifted back in his recovery, couldn't quite make it back.
Still two nearly fresh stocks on both of the blue team. Looking pretty solid with the stock lead.
Yeah. Okay, a really random bike there from Glutonny, but it works. I love watching this guy play so much, man.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, get this guy out to the States more, dude. Like,
yeah.
Seriously.
I mean, he now has the Donkey Kong to counterpick Shulk, so it's going to be good.
Counterpick Shulk?
Oh, he lost to Nico and I think another Shulk.
Oh, he lost to M at Beast, didn't he?
Yeah, M at Beast and Nico at Silver Wall.
Okay, I guess Wario...
Oh, wow, a spike from Matsu with the L-Wind?
Oh, and he finished! And he makes it back with the wall!
Sure, okay, but now your comeback factor is gone.
Yeah, so he got fistuled out of his bike and had no jump, but he used his waft to propel him back to stage and then used his up TV to get on stage. I adore Glutonny, man. This guy is so much fun.
As he just missed a lock attempt on Poptart, but then again, is Matsu really going to give you the time to get a nice hard punish off of a lock? It's a 2v1.
Yeah. And but I mean, Wario is a very clutch character, but he has to wait for his win condition, you know what I mean? And after what he had to do to get back to stage, his win condition is going to have to wait a while.
Yeah, oh, a nice big duff on Poptart, not going to do it though. Yeah, he needs to hit Matsu with one of those, but he's not going to get the chance.
Oh, wow, just collapsed it right out of the stage. Going to need to try and lock down Poptart as well, but I don't quite think it's going to happen.
Yeah, even the jab of Matsu starting, getting dangerously close to taking the stock.
Yeah.
Oh, spike by Poptart, big hit.
Nice there from Poptart.
And there's only one frame in that move that can actually spike you.
Yeah. Yeah, Poptart apparently an aficionado in playing characters with bad down airs that never spike, because he used to be a pit mate.
I actually... oh, pit makes me so sad.
That down air.
I would actually like it if they kind of decloned Lucina and Marth a bit further in the down air and maybe gave Lucina like 3 frames of spike, like a normal there, and then give Marth a spike if he tippers the down air. That would be cool decloning in my opinion.
Yeah, I can agree with that. So going back to what you were saying earlier about Wario versus Shulk, I think that's very much a Wario versus Swords kind of thing. I think Wario really,
hard.
Yeah, he really suffers against disjoints, and so it's very treacherous to see Glutonny in this set with Martha, Lucina, and Robin. This is literally Wario versus Fire Emblem right now, you know?
Like, all of Fire Emblem are some of Wario's worst matchup. Even Ike can be tough for him.
When's the crossover, man? When we getting Wario x Fire Emblem? We've got Fire Emblem and Dynasty Warriors. Why can't we get WarioWare Fire Emblem style?
Hey, I'd buy it.
Yeah, and we really got the weird, like, touch in their faces when you marry them in Fire Emblem.
I am that thirsty for a Wario game, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, most people are pretty thirsty in Fire Emblem, but I'm thirsty for a Wario game. Especially after Wario World and the GameCube. I love that game.
So, speaking of Wario World, we are right there as Glutonny gets a nice double up smash and a taunt to boot.
Yep.
Unfortunately for him, Poptart wasn't quite at the percent to take him out, and he just missed a lock because of the weird dimple inside of Dreamland.
Yeah, Dreamland stage, messing Glutonny over there, but the accuracy on that up smash, he just stood up on that platform, let NTK surf them right up to him. Very nearly killed both of them.
Road rage, bikes flying everywhere. Poptart once again being a stock tank. Getting hit quite a bit this time, but managing to stay alive nonetheless.
And that was a really good job by NTK there coming in to break up the pressure that was on Glutonny. Just comes in with a Dancing Blade. Such a good zone breaking move, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If there's someone in trouble, and they're like within a mid-range, Dancing Blade is like the optimal tool, gets a first hit down air again from Poptart as Glutonny.
Yeah, man, the Dancing Blade can just come in like a bulldozer if you just want to break something up.
Yeah, definitely. That's the get off her move. You know what I mean? You see someone messing with the girl,
yeah.
You come in with a Dancing Blade. Okay, F into fair from Glutonny and NTK. Nice conversions there, getting some decent damage. And Matsu misses the tech, and he flushdles Poptart. Glutonny and NTK are yet to lose a stock. What a wacky game, man.
It is 6-2 right now.
Yep.
Looking like a night and day from the first game. Finally, NTK loses the stock to a nice forward smash from Matsu. But honestly, man, they're gonna have to pull out something magical if they want to make out there. Especially with the Waft online, man.
Yeah, they haven't even used Waft yet, man. This has all been done without the win condition, the thing that makes Wario like decent. And he
he bikes under the stage and footstools him.
He jumps right behind Matsu and chomps her and then spits her out under the stage and footstools her. One absolutely incredible gimp.
No, and I always... What? What? No. You're not going to get that.
Glutonny, she's already dead. No!
I can't handle this.
Ooh, Glutonny's got a cheeky smile, man. He knows what he did. You know what you did.
I just gotta ask myself, how is that smile not like a mile wide? Just a little smirk. Just a little smirk on the tiny Frenchman.
Even Poptart and Matsu are laughing about it, man. They know what just happened.
The question I always ask myself when people do footstools, did he really mean to do it?
Yeah.
But he just did like 4 of them in a span of mere minutes.
Man, I love Glutonny, man. But don't let it discredit NTK, because he's been a really effective way of he's always been there to support Glutonny. It's weird how with Wario,
he's like the roadie.
Yeah,
the vital roadie.
Yeah, with Wario Lucina, you'd expect Lucina to take the front line and Wario be support. It's been more the other way around, but NTK has been such an effective support in breaking that zone whenever Glutonny's under pressure that it's not really been a problem how they played the team.
So let's see if they can pull themselves back together and choke out Glutonny on a narrow stage like Smashville with their powerful swords.
Goodness me, I need to get my breath back, man. I need Glutonny to just slow down just for a minute, yeah?
And that's exactly what he's doing as he's charging up that waft.
Yeah. Gonna let NTK go in first and then kind of whiff punish whatever they hit him with.
So yeah, surprisingly we see quite a bit slower play from the red team right now. I guess they just want to get a waft skill at least once this set.
Yeah, and I think it's somewhat of the nature of Smashville, just kind of a very linear stage. All 4 of them just kind of like, you go first, you go second, we'll fight back and forth. Yeah. So far, Matsu's been looking really healthy though. She's taken very little damage and just kind of dished it out with these powerful 11 fairs, holding point on the stage very effectively. I think she was looking for an Elwin spike off that bike on Glutonny. Oh, nice up air.
Another up air.
That's the new commentary line, man. Nice back air is
up air, yeah.
Nice back air is obsolete. We're nice up air now.
Of course, that suits Robin very much, as her up power is one of the most powerful in the game.
No, that's a shame. Poptart had that tech get up from N-Tyke snuffed out on the Smash 4 platform, just barely misspaced in there. Potentially, oh no, wouldn't have killed. He's a 3%, but yeah, completely missed the tech get up. And now blue team are forced into the corner.
But they are ahead by a stock, and Glutonny is not looking too healthy. This is an angry fat man.
Yeah.
But it also means he's gonna die relatively soon, almost going off the side from just a back air at center stage.
And I don't know about you, but I think that it's very possible, when Glutonny was very deep in the blast zone there, if he actually got on his bike, it may have extended the hurt box very slightly into the blast zone and gotten killed. So I like how patient he's being about getting on stage.
Very possible indeed. Getting some good hits on the blue team now. No stock taking yet.
Okay, the bike is on stage, but Poptart just back airs him out of it.
Oh, the road rage with the wheelie, not the wheelie slam, but the actual wheelie. I guess at 180 rage, anything is possible, but Poptart cleans him up.
Yeah, he got another gimp on Matsu there as well with a down air. Glutonny's such a gangster, man. Just drives in with his bike. It's an absolute drive-by, you know? Looks like something out of a Flow Rider album. Oh, wow. Grabs him right out of that L Thunder.
Okay, red team once again backed into the corner as Matsu charges up her Thoron.
Yeah, you can see how much Glutonny just kind of has to back away from these swords. He has such little options to escape pressure as it is, but when he's outranged that severely, he really just has to get behind N-Tyke and let him take point.
Especially on Smashville, where there's no room to retreat to.
Yeah, unless the platform's behind you, you've really got your back to the wall, you know. Oh, okay. I thought Matsu was going to go for a back air there.
So there it is, the snipe she was looking for ever since he got the full charge, and Glutonny giving them a taste of their own menacing with Wario's charge move, the waft.
Looking like a much more even game than we initially thought now. Both teams on 3 stocks, but Glutonny has expended his waft, and I'd say, considering how these games are going, it's unlikely he can get a full waft again this game.
Yeah, definitely. A half watt can still kill at about 80% though.
Oh, that's true. That's
true. He can't sleep on it.
Yeah.
Only about 45 seconds remaining till he gets access to the half watt.
All these players need to be very wary of Wario's waft setups. You know, Nair, falling up air, and I think knockdown fair as well.
Yeah, then knockdown fair. You can do tech chase, and of course the locks with Glutonny.
Yeah. Definitely something he's capable of. We've seen this from game 1. But Poptart just holding stage right now, just covering all these options, but gets beaten out by Glutonny's bike.
Glutonny doing a wonderful job holding onto its stock, but at 160 there's little much you can do. Eventually you're gonna get hit by something.
Yeah, definitely.
Both
wow. Oh, Matsu took huge damage from that bike.
Fortunately for her, she has a stock advantage, and she cleans up N-Tyke. It's a 3 stocks versus 1. Glutonny trying to dance around these 2 Fire Emblem characters, but it's going to be very hard. Yeah,
Glutonny's going to have to pull out some of his crazy, wacky Glutonny stuff if he really wants to win this set for himself and N-Tyke.
Well, he does have the half waft, which would take out both Matsu and Poptart at these kinds of percents.
That is true. And nobody really wants to be in a 1v1 with Glutonny, right? He's one of the absolute best in Europe.
Which is why it's so fortunate for the blue team that they did a fantastic job surviving and taking stocks this game.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. Expend it on Poptart. If you can take this stock off of Matsu, he throws her sword right at her.
With their own item.
Yeah, throws the 11 sword right back her and takes that stock, and that was a 1v1 between Poptart and Glutonny. I said, man, this guy is way too clutch. He's never out of it.
Fortunately for Poptart, Glutonny did expend his waft to take him out, which means he has some time to work with, while Glutonny isn't as threatening.
But we've seen how proficient Glutonny is with these gimps. All it takes is to get him on the ledge, and the first hit of down air, it doesn't matter what percent you're at. You might not make it back. Poptart is going to have to play with this range that he has, the range advantage, and he's just going to have to read all these air-to-air approaches from Glutonny. He needs to be so careful here, man.
Doesn't finish the Dancing Blade.
Weak fair into down tilt, I like it, but Poptart doesn't empty land to grab. Could have read that air dodge, could have frame trapped that air dodge with the back air, I feel.
Excellent tech by Poptart. There would have been a lock otherwise.
Yeah. Just knowing how proficient Glutonny is with all this crazy tech makes it really scary playing against him.
Yeah, you gotta have your tech game on point versus this guy, otherwise you're catching the forward smash, which normally never hits, but in a lock you can escape.
Forward air from Poptart. There we go. It's a tense situation here in game 3.
The forward smash, getting the reverse hit, but not the tipper. There it is. Again, excellent tech. No tech chase for Glutonny this time.
Tries to 2-frame him with that down tilt, with that dash attack.
But he gets sent the wrong way from the down smash. Poptart holding in there.
Goes for a jab to fair.
And the half waft was back online.
Oh, goodness me.
And Glutonny just cleans up half their stock count with his final one.
Wow, what an